Hello and welcome to Robbie's Lobby Hobby of Gaming, where I will be playing more Fallout 3. Hey John, how you doing? Oh, I didn't get a job interview. They're not even hiring. And the moment I walked in and I seen, yes, I know this is going to sound wrong to me and I know it's going to sound sexist, but when I saw a whole bunch of female servers and a whole bunch of female bartenders, even if they were hiring, I wouldn't get the job. My aunt asked yesterday when they went to that same place that I went to today, asking if they were hiring. They said yes, they were. And when I get there, I get told no, they're not. So I'm not assuming, but I'm going to be guessing that they're only looking for female workers for their bars and to be servers. They're not going to hire a guy. My uncle was like, well, they have guys there that are working there to clean us up. I was like, probably because they work in the kitchen. And then his wife looked at him and was like, yeah, that was it. I probably would have been miserable working for that place anyway. Like, they play country music, and I am not a country music listener.
Around. Let me know if you need anything. Well, hello there. The swamp folk mostly. I guess they don't bother. They mostly trade meat and fruit, and never any cash or goods. Them mercs are good for some trade and real hardware. Look around, it's all here.
Yep, another day. You know what? That's gonna be I think that's gonna be my slogan from now on. Like, well, another day, another job rejection. Let's do this. I'm gonna be so optimistic about it. I'm gonna have to look for a job in different states. There's no way. There is no way. I just realized I don't know how I'm going to afford all that. Still don't have enough. Yeah, you know what? I might actually have to sell a couple of these. Another day, another job rejection. You gotta be more positive. Another day, another job rejection. You know what? If I ever make merchandise, I'm going to print that on a shirt. Thank you, John. Non-sarcastically saying, between you and Dark Magician, I already have 2 shirts. Oh yeah, you ready to go on a power trip of weird stuff? Get ready. Because I think they put like high tariffs, so they try to retaliate. What was amazing though is that like the Dow Jones went up by almost 3,000 points yesterday, and now it dropped 1,000 today. Well, more than 1,000. So like I'm very confused. My aunt was telling me she watched this TikTok, this Chinese TikToker, where it's like where she shows everybody the day in life in China, and she like did her whole day of what she was doing, and she spent like less than $13 or something like that. And then my aunt was saying like, oh yeah, their cars are like $8,000, and I was like, because they make all of their stuff in China. She goes, yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's why it's cheap. I keep forgetting it's GS and 5. But the strange part is that if America actually made their own vehicles, let's just use cars for example, nobody would be able to afford it. She goes, well, why do you say that? I was like, because of the supplies and the materials and how well that America will be able to make their own vehicles, that they're going to cost around $600,000, because these vehicles should, in reality, they should never break down. You should never have to go in and get your car parts replaced, like your spark plugs, your timing belt, all that. You should never ever have to replace that, because it's so well American made. And she did not seem to realize that. And then when I said something, she goes, oh yeah, you are right. If that were to happen, I was like, well, yeah, it's American made. That's the thing. Like, not a lot of people realize that if America actually truly made their own products with their own supplies and materials, nobody would be able to afford it. Everybody would go broke. You're going to sit there and buy a $600,000 car, and they're going to be stuck with a car payment for like 50 years because it's so expensive. Well, America actually does have a lot of supply materials, but it's just they don't want to mine their own supplies. Like basically like the whole premises from what I've been taught and learned from school is like even my own history teachers have even stated multiple times from like different years, from like 4th grade all the way up until like 12th grade. They state that if you can buy supplies and materials from a different foreign country for much cheaper than what you can actually produce your own from, what are you going to do? You're going to ignore your supplies, and you're going to buy other supplies because they're cheaper. So it's like, why pay a worker $50 an hour basically to mine tin, aluminum, mine metals or gold, all that? Why would you pay them $50 when you can basically buy supplies from a different foreign country where they get paid significantly less? Because you're saving money, and not to mention you're not using your supplies. So the whole theory goes that, if you allow foreigners to basically use up their supplies, and then let's say America finally wants to use their supplies, well, now the foreign countries have to come to America to get their supplies, and now we can basically sell our supplies for how much money we want now. So that would make America rich, and it would bankrupt other countries. That's technically like the whole theory of what history, from what my teachers have been saying, and even a lot of stuff that I even find and read online. It's like there's a reason why. Oh, that's a saw. There's a reason why America doesn't mine their own supplies. Like, again, it's like all theorized as to the reason why America does this is because America does not want to pay their workers the money to do it, rather than they can just get it from somewhere else and pay significantly less. Yes, you are seeing this right. No, not Moira Brown.
No, don't try and get up yet. You'll only hurt.
Well, he's dead. Yeah, it's like all because people are selfish and they want money. Like, yeah, I want money, but I need money to pay for my damn bills. I'm not sitting here trying to be a freaking millionaire, billionaire, or trillionaire. Like, hell, dude. Like, you know I'm struggling to get a freaking job. Like, I got bills to pay. Oh, shishkabibbles.
Welcome.
I like how they know. I don't understand how they know, but they do.
Truly, the Mother Punga has...
Hearing voices.
Escape to...
What's up, True Gamer? Oh, I'm sorry that happened. Don't get me wrong, I had to do that to a couple individuals because they were just a headache. They were just trolls. And it's like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to have this for myself, and I'm not going to have this for, you know, my innocent viewers that do not need to get involved in that. Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't care about their people. They just want their people to just die and wither away. Like, that's where the other theory of population control comes into play. Again, you know, like conspiracies and the theories.
Looks like another newbie in the... You're a lucky one. And it probably... Look.
Embrace the simple things in life.
Yeah, exactly. See, you're already looking on the bright side of things.
You are new. It feels...
Fertilizer shovel. I didn't know there was a unique shovel.
Pardon me.
Who the hell wants a unique shovel? The Oompa Loompa. Oompa dee doo. Look at me. I like to suffer too. I don't know. You see that minigun too, right? Oompa doompa doompa dee doo.
You infiltrated those tribes. And... what's the difference between you and me, kid? What makes a gifted killer like yourself into a rock-hard bomb? The answer is training you. Stick.
There's actually a reason why that guy needs you to do these things. Oh, that's right. Of course. Get out of the water. Die. 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 Okay, did I? I did.
Welcome. Well. So you're number 3. Well, let's get this thing going.
Mr. Plick's really outdone himself this time.
I forgot what I was supposed to be doing.
So
Oh.
you're number 3. Well, let's get this thing going. There you are.
We have... That takes care of that.
There you are.
There's really no point in like searching their bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if these guys survive because they normally don't.
Glad that's over.
Oh, he lost his weapon. I just took his weapon.
You stop!
Yep, he died. Did he also die? Now they're all gonna come to me. Where did he die? It's so bad that I'm level 30 because I couldn't tell you how much experience points I was gaining from all that. Anyway, gamer though, how are you doing today?
Tremendous show! This axe was... Your enthusiasm...
Supposed to gain a perk from him, from that.
Welcome. Have I tried to chew on you? Your enthusiasm is flattering, but I'll need time to round up.
Thousand caps, and I didn't even get the dang perk. The perk I was supposed to get allows me to deal 5 extra damage towards ghouls, but because of the bug, because I read about it, because of the bug, it affects everybody. So that means I deal 5 additional damage to death claws, super mutants, humans, you name it. I deal 5 extra damage points to it. It was a waste of bottle caps. But again, because of the bug perk though, that 5 extra damage to every living creature practically is worth it. Alright, so it's like, where do I go again? Where'd you come from? Oh yeah, do I have to swim? Yeah, sorry. I think I had hair on my tongue.
At last, yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor!
Spread your knowledge across the app.
No, not astral knowledge,
My
you
meditation
simpleton.
requires
Psychic domination,
utmost
and that still
concentration.
won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device!
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the Yes, fellow Seeker? I...
Oh, okay. That kind of made more sense now. That's a reaver. Wonderful. I have to go all this long way. Well, I guess the dismemberer. Fertilizer shovel, -4 in 10 seconds. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind. That
Point Lookout is between two old bitter enemies that have lived way longer than what they were supposed to have. So practically, one wants to rule, the other one just wants to get his revenge on the guy. So it's like I said, this DLC is just it's bad. It's bad. That's why I'm playing it first. Free breakfast? What if I eat a lot?
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey. You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer. Both.
You like that? That was a nice critical strike. That's just too much nowhere. Yeah, that was cool. Just that slow motion reload with a bullet just coming out of the gun. That definitely made it feel like a Western. Vault assisted targeting system. Oh, now that was beautiful. That was like the best execution ever.
Greetings once again. All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
Really? Oh, she has a power fist. I love how it's still falling down. It's raining house. Caution. What do I have to be caution about? Cautious. It's a long way up, by the way. You want to know what the light source of the lighthouse is? It's kind of hilarious in I think it's Fallout 4. Hey, where did I find a light bulb? Is that light bulb even still there? Please don't tell me I sold the light bulb. Oh, bumper cars. I remember at a fair, a person asked me, he's like, how are you reversing? I was like, turn the wheel all the way to the left. And they're like, what? So they all do it. So we're all like reversing into each other instead of like crashing into each other in the front of the bumper car. And next time you go on bumper cars, turn the wheel all the way to the left. If I remember correctly, you will reverse. Did I put the light bulb in here? Please tell me I put the light bulb in here. I did. Thank God I didn't sell it. Wow, I could not think of the word for that. I struggled. I don't know if it'll help though. Anyway, one of the lighthouses, I've forgotten which game. I think it is Fallout 4. Like a glowing one ghoul is the light source, and it's funny. It's sad, but it's funny. I think it's in oh, what's that one? Far Harbor. Hey, did you hear about that for Fallout 4? For that DLC, Far Harbor? Where, like, it was free if you bought the expansion to it or whatever? Truthfully speaking, I didn't even know you could get this thing working. Yeah, so like If you bought the expansion pass or whatever, that you would get it for free. But if you didn't buy it, and then when it came out, it wasn't included in the DLC or the expansion pass, and then you had to pay $24.99 for it. I have no idea if it has a purpose. I don't remember ever like turning that on, finding a light bulb for it. I'm just glad I didn't sell it. I have no idea what the purpose of that was.
That bastard. He killed. I know where he is. Well, that's good. Since.
Thank God he has all this stuff here. Yeah, I'm not gonna forgive that robot creature thing, whatever, that we met for like just killing dogs. No, I'm not. He is going to be turned into grass, and then animals are gonna eat his dead body once he decomposes and turns into more grass. Fertilizer. I think that was it. I don't think you ever find out like how he blew up the house too.
Ready to.
I really like how he had to actually swim under that, but I didn't. Could have just walked over. But he didn't. Chose not to. I don't think the light bulb actually served the purpose of this opening up, so I'm not going to say that's why it happened. Well, at least you all sit nice and proper. Moonshine wasn't the password, but Guardians were. So you can go through, sir. What was that? Pulse grenade? Toilet room. Yeah, I'm this kind of person where it's like, dude, come on, we need to go kill this guy. Like, hold up, I'm looting, leave me alone. That's me. Let me loot.
Look what we have here.
I don't think he dies, or he is capable of dying, so.
You
And you're not wrong. Ooh, pre-war book. Ooh, another pre-war book. Put your hands up. I don't want to. I have a gun. I don't care. But this is a stick up. So? I don't want to. I like that meme. When you put all of your points into charisma. So you're probably wondering why this ammo says Mesmatron ammunition. And of course I don't have a weapon that's called a Mesmatron. So when did I pick up a Gatling laser? That's a lot of dirty water. Fishing pole. Maxie, wait up! You forgot your lunch. Oh, it deals 30 damage. No more Max, he's a geek. No more goof of the week like before. Because after today... Anyway, so I'm going to do something I normally do not do in Fallout games. I'm going to take chems, aka drugs. I'm going to take drugs. And you're probably wondering why I'm going to do that, but it's only going to be Psycho because or Med-X because it offers a 25% increase in damage. So you can probably understand why I'm going to be using Psycho. And then Med-X reduces damage you take by 25%.
You stop.
Oh, my brain got hit. Oh, a Gatling laser. Remember, robots are very susceptible to pulse weapons, grenades, due to the fact that they are a robot. That will fuel my my vengeance weapon, the Gatling laser.
He's just down this way.
Yeah, but I'm not done searching the rooms. Could be an item in here, you never know.
At last. Still.
There he is. Got a little too ahead of myself right there. The brain.
Violate my... Make your choice.
You killed dogs. I will never forgive that. I mean, I've killed dogs in the game too, but you killed
At
dogs.
last, the world is rid of... You're free to take whatever you... What I... In...
Vault key. Oh, so my grandmother, I wish she was more mentally stable. And the reason why I say that's because earlier today we were chatting about children names that my cousin and her fiance are going to be naming their children, you know, when they start a family. And my grandmother was like, I don't know how she's going to be able to manage to bring in and take care of 4 kids. I was like, Grandma, they're Native American blood. They're going to get money every month. And my aunt was like, yeah, they're pretty much set for life. Like, she just doesn't understand. I don't think she ever will. Because she can't. She refuses. My grandma's the kind of person that kind of refuses to actually move on. And then, like, I get, like, all this, like, oh, I don't use technology. Like, Grandma, you use a tablet. I use it to watch movies, but you still use a tablet. Like, she's that kind of person. It's like, facts, she doesn't care about facts. If it's not her way or what she knows, you're the wrong one. And it's like, oh yeah, the microwave emitter. This is the Mesmatron weapon. Like, she just doesn't want to keep up. She refuses. And yet my grandfather learned how to use technology and my grandmother refuses to do it. So that just goes to show you her point and his point of view. Because he knew he had to get into the technology. But my grandmother just doesn't care.
I'm busy. What do you... I'm pulling all the data that I can from Calvert's computers. Everything. And then, when I'm done... Now that we're rid of Calvert, I'll be heading north to There are only a few of us left now. Sort of a... what's a word you'd understand? Microcosm? Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to show you what this gun can do. Well, sorry, what this weapon can do. So all the quests are finished except for this one. This one's a very, 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 very dark quest. I'm going to do Mothership Zeta. I want to get that one over with. I probably should have done that DLC first. It's a little bit longer. It's kind of boring.
All of
Well,
Madame Panada's
it's
wares
over.
are top
Everything's
quality.
over. I pretty much finished Point Lookout, so except for that one book that I need to get, but I have to actually go back to the Wasteland to go get it, though. I never use Buff Out, even though it gives you 60 health points, 3 to Endurance, and 2 to Strength. I never use that stuff. I don't really like using this because I don't want my character to get addicted to drugs. But you have a detox station, so... Oh, wait, I need to repair my
Greetings
helmet.
once
What am I doing?
Certainly, Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
I don't think you are handy with the wrench. So I've actually never killed Desmond. So I have no idea what the other half of that thing is. See, like, where do these guys come from?
I've been hit!
Hey, just in time. Found out who went rooting around in our skull. As a totally unrelated hint, I'm in charge of his boat now. I consider it payment for... Seems that when the tribals would send someone to the swamp, he'd be waiting around to nab 'em when the Pungaseeds gassed 'em. He'd do his amateur surgery for the tribals and let us wander back, all in exchange for punga fruit to trade. Sweet little deal he had going on.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know how sick and demented this guy was?
Well, if it isn't my favorite trick. Why, when you were under, you should have heard some of the... But I... Why do we do anything? Found it.
This is what she was talking about, by the way. You know, it's funny, you can never enter here.
We having fun?
That lady's a little too happy.
We having fun? Oh, you're back. Yes.
Mothership Zeta's right there. Now, time for the horrific things that... Oh, come on. Well, not horrific things we're gonna see, but horrific enemies. There's gonna be a lot of ghouls in this place, by the way. Lots of them. Anyway, I will be back. I'm going to go and check to see if there are any stuff to buy, sell, pick up. Oh, they respawned. Where's the psycho? Starts with a P and I can't find it. It's right there. I was like, it starts with a P. Why can't I find it? Okay, so that means a week in the in-game time went by. So that means a lot of stuff should have respawned. Enemy-wise. Super mutants don't respawn. I think there's like more than 2 super mutants. I think there's like a 5 or 6 of them, but I don't know where to find them. I could be wrong, unless I'm thinking of Fallout 4. Bit of a spoiler there on that one. The super mutants are... Sorry, give me a moment. I'm checking something real quick. Okay. Good. Hope you guys know you did not respawn. That's fine. Whatever dead bodies I find lying around on the way there, so I can trade. At least I'll have some money and some caps.
Shh, not too loud.
Shh, they're all dead. Why are we whispering? Oh wait, I should keep the plasma grenade actually. Frickin' fertilizer shovel. Bull crap. Okay, do you have flamer fuel? You do. Wonderful. Shotgun shells? Of course, I'll take those.
Yeah.
Truthfully speaking, though, I really don't know about if there's anything more to do in what is that place called I just came from? The local flavor? Point Lookout? I don't know if there's like really any hidden agendas in there either or something, you know? Let's see here. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna get rid of the fruit. Just like 2, right? Yeah, okay.
Don't like your deal?
I don't know why he's upset. I mean, I bartered with him. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. What's wrong with my authority? We're gonna go back to Megaton.
What's happening?
What's that guy again? I think him and the doctor are twins. Thank God we can tell who's who, though.
Good morning, madam.
You should have some water for me, right? Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to sell the dirty water. I'm no longer going to keep that. $75 fission batteries. What in the world, dude? Lump of brain. And then just look at my weight, just immediately go away. Oh, 2 different pre-war books. No, that's actually your brain. When my character fell unconscious from the Pugna tree, when she collapsed, that guy came in and cut you open and took your some of your brain out. Basically, I just took back my brain. Yeah, Nadine on the boat, the redhead that we came across, she took over his boat after she found out what he did. So she was in control of the boat. That's why he was down in his quote-unquote room with the cellar. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you what that microwave emitter does. It's very powerful. It is a stupidly powerful gun. Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the 10mm pistols. I'm going to sell those. Okay, you know what? Let's just repair everything that I can, apparently. Basically, whatever can't be repaired is the one I'm going to be taking and selling. Dang, look at that shish kebab damage. 87. Jeez Louise, man. Well, except for the tri-beam lasers, I'm going to keep as much and as many of those as possible. Look at that bad boy right there, dude. 315 damage with the Vengeance Gatling laser weapon. But the tri-beam still deals more. Even though it's 104 and this is 315, you got to remember that it shoots out 3 blasts at once. So technically it's 312, making it like less likely for that. Okay, so never mind. I was like, wait a minute. That thing just turned me into a fool. I caught myself, and I'm still an idiot. Uh-huh. 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 This is just so I can repair Sydney's 10mm submachine gun weapon. That way I can show you how powerful her weapon is. Okay, so Sydney's 10mm Ultra submachine gun is 111 damage, whereas the other 10mm submachine guns are 76. That's a big leap in damage. Alright, so I'm putting those away, that away. Put away the 8. That. I'm taking that baseball bat. I'm going to sell that. Oh, lights flashed in the house. Power might go out. Trust me, I've known about when that happens way too often. I know it so well. The other problem, I'm going to keep the shish kebabs just because I can repair those too. Oh, I didn't even think about the armor. Well, we live near a March Airfield Reserve Base, so that doesn't really help us out either because of the airplanes. When they fly really close to the housing, they kind of shake the power lines and whatnot, so that kind of causes them to cause power outages. I know it sounds strange, but it happens. During summer, because my grandmother is on oxygen, because she has to have like the AC running and whatnot to keep her, at a very comfortable temperature. Like, it also doesn't really help out though either, because in the summer, like, California gets limited on how much electricity they per household could use. But my grandmother has to have it going constantly because, she's not a very healthy human being. And because her oxygen, concentrator, causes heat to, enter the house to warm it up. So she has to have AC. Going to eat dinner? Speaking of that, I gotta go check on my uncle. So I guess after I'm dropping off a whole bunch of stuff and I sell it, like, I'll be back later. Oh, the rocket launcher. Forgot to put that bad boy away. Okay, where's that microwave emitter? It's a very dangerous weapon. I guess I'll show you that when I get back. Because my uncle's working outside in like 88-degree weather right now. It's like him and my dad always seem to be like workaholics for some reason when it's like work time, but it's like, dude, like you gotta take a break, you know?
Huh.
Alright, what do you have? You don't have anything. Okay, I'll take the combat armor for my... No psycho? Obviously, I'm buying all those. Okay, cool. Give you the pistols, baseball bat, super sled, scope, ripper. Assault rifle.
Good hunting.
All right.
Don't try anything.
Last stop. Where's Walter? There you are. Perfect timing.
Yeah? What is it?
$590 caps. Thank you, sir. Took away 59 pounds. Thank you, sir. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm stopping this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please take care. Have a wonderful one, and I hope to see you all again soon and next time. Later.